In the years of 1960s to 1970s, the role of a woman was to stay at home and abide by her husband. She wasn't given the opportunity to be the head of the household or bring home the bacon. A claim made by a woman in 1960 stated, "The female doesn't really expect a lot from life. She's here as someone's keeper, her husband's or her children's." Their lives were very limited. Women grew tired of taking the back seat in life, educational settings, and in the workplace. They had limited educational opportunities where they learned not to be too interested into college because their position was to stay at home and have children. High positions in the workplace were not available to them. For a woman to be thought of as a CEO or an entrepreneur was a very taboo idea at the time. Their wages earned in no way matched up to what a man made. Women were not seen as equal in society, which led them to rebel against the cult of domesticity. Even though they had the right to vote, many things in society led them to still not being equal and left out in the workplace, sports, and individual opportunists in the world. A major breakthrough in 1960 was the FDA approving birth control pills. It gave women the freedom to make their own decision whether they wanted to have children or not. Now men were not the only ones with control. Following in 1961, President John F. Kennedy established Eleanor Roosevelt as chairwoman on the President's Commission on the Status of Women. A woman with actual power was put into place. In 1963, a woman by the name of Betty Friedan published The Feminist Mystique, which described the dissatisfaction of middle-class American housewives that have been affected by society's imposing standards. The Equal Pay Act in 1963 made it illegal for employers to pay a woman less than what a man would make for the exact same job. The 1965 case Griswold v. Connecticut was where the Supreme Court struck down the prohibiting law of the use of contraceptives by married couples. The bra-burning riots, aka protest, started at the Miss America pageant. Bed sheets with "No More Miss America" written on them were displayed, and the yelling of women's rights phrases occurred. As a sign of letting go and being free, bras were burned in trash pails, until the police claimed it illegal to do so. These events are all acts of women wanting to be free and claiming their place in society. Women were tired of being in the Dark Ages and wanted to start a revolution. The feminist movement was a huge movement in time, when women really joined together in a sisterhood to rise up in order to be seen as humans instead of being seen as meat. Today, in the 21st century, women are seen just as equal as men, in some cases, even greater than men. Women are the head of major corporations, their CEOs, and entrepreneurs. They have achieved what women have been fighting for years. Oprah Winfrey is one of the wealthiest people in the whole world, out of men and women alike. Her multi-billion-dollar company, Harpo Productions, is what keeps her going. Tyra Banks' company, Banks Productions, promotes her well-known TV show, America's Next Top Model, that's been able to be broadcasted throughout the world and branch off in other countries. She's been able to promote feminism by her talk show, volunteer work, and campaigns. The struggle for women to become somebodies in society is not really a struggle anymore. For the first time in all of history, a woman ran for president, Hillary Clinton. She has set a standard in this day and age for women to meet. She has done something that women in the 60s and 70s dreamed of, but thought it would never happen until it actually did. A dream came true. Women are paid equally now, and they have made the superhero Wonder Woman come true. Just take Michelle Obama, for example.